He is the Tinfoil Chef, a man with a video love.
Well, greetings all. And while it may look like I'm just sitting here, I'm actually making use of the exercise bike. And yes, I'm talking about the one where the seat came off of it last winter. I've got a kind of a crude hack put together where I have a chair set up behind the bike and I'm using it that way. Now I'll be honest, I have let this thing sit here and gather dust for quite a while because frankly I got disgusted with it. But I've decided that doing something is better than doing nothing. And I'm much more likely to spend time on this thing than I am to do a lot of walking around outside. I do some of that, but not nearly enough. This bike, I can sit here, and if I put my laptop on this table right next to the bike, then I can continue doing all my other stuff while using the bike. It's a bit of a kludge, it's definitely a crude hack, but it seems to work, and it lets me be active without having to be chasing all over hell's half acre. Or anybody else's half acre for that matter. Yes, I'm getting an early start today, for a change. Actually making a video at 9:30 in the morning instead of 9:30 at night, which means I might actually get this thing uploaded by noon. That'd be great. I'm going to try to get back into the habit of doing that. I've recently lamented about how I used to make my videos in the morning, and now I don't. And I decided instead of sitting there whining about it, I'd do something about it. I'm up every morning at 6:30, 7 o'clock. There's no reason I can't get a video put together in the morning. I think that'd be a better way to go. Besides, I seem to recall that back when I was putting videos up in the morning, to be perfectly blunt, I think there was more viewers. So I'm going to start doing that again. Get these videos up sometime in the morning instead of waiting until afternoon, evening, when I'm starting to get tired and feeling like saying the heck with everything and taking a nap. Just like I need to spend more time working this bike. I realize it's not the greatest exercise in the world, but it's more than I've been doing. And besides, I get to where spending an hour on this bike doesn't bother me. I'll be in a whole lot better shape for doing my thing outside, or doing almost anything else for that matter. In yesterday's video I was asking about what's better, links in the description or links in annotations on the video. And when I saw Lady Warplebaker's answer, it occurred to me that I pretty much answered my own question when I posed the question. But what I need to do is go ahead and put the links in the description like I have been doing, but use annotations as well. And the trick there is to put the annotations at the end of the video so that somebody clicking on them is not going to take them out of the middle of the video. It will take them from the end of it. That makes a whole lot more sense. So in the future when I put links up, I'll put them in the description. I'll put the links also in an annotation at the end of the video. Oh, I didn't want to forget, Ishkia, I saw the video you made after the dirty word of the day was fuck. That was pretty good. And I don't doubt that there are thousands of stories like that. I have run into that, even when not dealing with somebody with a thick accent, just simply because my hearing isn't quite what it used to be. Sometimes I will hear something completely different from what somebody actually said, especially if they talk fast. There are times when that can get really entertaining, especially when it's pretty obvious what it was they really said, despite what it sounded like to me. The only part that bugs me in talking about this is I can't think of a single example right now. I've had thousands of these things happen to me, but I can't for the life of me think of one example right now. Isn't that awful? Take it easy. I'm out of here.
He is the tinfoil chef, and the frog just doesn't give a shit.
Hello all, it's Saturday, May the 22nd. I just noticed that the boob now has close to 400 subscribers. I would say something about that being amazing, but honestly, we all know that since I started appearing in his videos, people subscribe more to see me than they do the boob. He is, in fact, the one boob that people would rather see covered. The problem is that the only brassiere large enough to hold him was in a Woody Allen movie some years back. There are 8 new subscribers. SwiftMurder, cCIIIID, Xpupil812X, scriptureinsong, DianaDianaHB, 200GP Cash RS, Eggman11CP, and Mr. Asian Boy 69. Welcome and thank you very much for subscribing. The previous question of the day: when it comes to links to other videos, which are you more likely to click on? Links in the description or annotation links on the video? Today's question of the day: have you seen Iron Man 2? If so, what did you think of it? The dirty word of the day: gush.
He is the tinfoil chef,